back to my channel. I am Honey Bree and thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it from the bottom of my honey corazon. Mwah. So on today's video, I'm gonna do a get ready with me because I'm gonna get ready for a girls' Galentine's. This is my very first ever girls' Galentine's, so I'm excited. It's pajama theme, so yes, it's comfy vibes. I'm off for that. Yeah, I don't know what kind of makeup I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go with whatever goes with the flow. I am wearing some teddy bear pajamas that I got on Amazon. I got 3 sets of pajamas and the teddy bear one is the one to go with. And I'll show you guys at the end what kind of pajamas I got. Super freaking cute, all of them. And I'm out of breath. Let me get some water. Hold up. Today was like a very kind of like slash busy day. Me and Xavier ended up going to Target, getting some stuff we needed, and then I ended up going to Bath and Body Works because I wanted the cucumber and melon lotion and body spray, but turns out they don't have it. It's only seasonal now, so I was like, so I gotta wait till June. And other than that, just spend time with the family, and here we are. It is 6:34 and the Galentine starts at 7. Thankfully, it's not that far from me. So, and then yeah, let's get ready with my makeup. I'll do like a get ready with me slash story time. Where the heck is my thing? Oh, it's right here. I've been doing my eyebrows at home, and tell me why like I fucked up this one. I overcut. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like it's just off, so I have to fill that part in. Also, I'm not having a good skincare day today. It's a monthly thing for girls. Also, I don't know why I've been breaking out right here. It's like hormonal breakouts, but I think I got hormonal and allergic reaction. I use like a weird napkin that I've never used on my face, and then I started breaking out. So I think I got allergic reaction to that napkin. Lesson learned. And then I'm pretty sure it turned hormonal because I've been very fucking busy, very fucking hormonal. So here we are. I'm gonna look really chunty right now, but it's because I mean we're getting ready, so yeah. So on my story time, I'm gonna tell you guys my sugar daddy story time. It's a pretty, I guess, funny story to others, but to me it's kind of like, now I'm like, damn, I'm glad I'm alive. One time I went on a hike because back then I used to go hiking like alone. Honestly, that's like my thing. It would be nighttime and I would go hiking, and people would be like, how the fuck do you go hiking at night? Like, aren't you scared? And I'd be like, no, like I actually love hiking at night. So peaceful and relaxing, not scary at all, right? But this wasn't at night. It was almost at night. It was kind of like sunset. So I went on a hike away from the city where I live at. What the heck am I gonna do? What kind of makeup? I'm wearing red lipstick. I guess I'll go on neutral. Sorry, you guys. I can't multitask sometimes when I'm talking and doing makeup, so bear with me. It was a really nice, beautiful hike, like what you call beautiful. Hold up. I get there and it's super beautiful, super nice. I did a video on this vlog too. It's somewhere in my videos. There was someone riding a horse. They were riding the horse and they had music on, right? They had like Spanish music playing, and it was only me and this person there. This person is the slash sugar daddy. So I'm walking and it's kind of like sunset, so the sun is setting. It's gonna get dark soon. Then again, I was never afraid to hike in the night. Now as a parent, my logic just changed. Like, I think as for my daughters, if they went hiking at night, I'll be a little paranoid. I won't do that anymore. And I think the world got a little bit crazy. This is back in like 2018. So anyways, I'm walking and then this guy comes up to me and their horse, and they're like, hey, like if you're gonna take this hike, like just be careful because the sun is setting. And He said there was like mountain lions in the hike or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you, you know. But he's kind of let me know if I needed anything, just to let him know. And he told me like the hike was a pretty long hike, so just to not try to do the whole hike. / minimal conversations, and telling me it's a nice hike. So okay, thank you. So I'm still taking a hike, you know. I just wanted to get like to a little viewpoint so I could see like this view. So I did, and this person, we ended up just going like our different ways, but he ended up being at the little viewpoint where I got to. And then there was like an abandoned building, so I was like, oh, that's cool, like there's an abandoned building. So I walked to the building. He comes out of nowhere with his horse. I was like, oh, hey, I see you again, you know. And then I don't know why I was like, can I ride your horse? And he was like, oh, you know how to ride horses? I was like, yeah, like my dad trains horses. He's all about farm life. I see my dad train horses. He's all about that life. I grew up in that life. That's cool. He's like, yeah, my horse is pretty nice. And he told me the name of his horse, the horse, which I forgot, but he was a really nice horse, really pretty, really calm horse. Okay. So he ended up letting me ride the horse. Like, oh, can you record me so I can send this to my dad? And he was like, yeah, sure. He probably was like in his 40s. He was in his 40s. He told me his age, but I forgot. But I know it was somewhere in the 40s. He wasn't that old, but to me, if you like older guys, that's cool, that's your thing, but I don't. So to me, he was just like older, right? Like he was well kept, like he worked out. You could tell he worked out. And then he ended up telling me like, oh, like you should come tomorrow to the hike, like because it's getting dark and I don't recommend you going alone. Again, giving me that conversation, you know. He's like, you should come tomorrow. Like actually, he's like, I'll come with you tomorrow to the hike. And he's like, I always do this hike. I either do it with my horse or I do it on my own, and like I could do this hike with you, you know. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. But I wasn't taking it as in like he's hating on me. I was just taking it as in like he's a people person, because I'm a people person, you know. Sometimes I get too naive when like he was giving me like people person vibes. I was like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So I ended up going there the next day, and we ended up taking the hike. And he ended up showing me the hike, you know, like he was showing me everything around the whole hike. You know, he's talking to me, he's telling me what part of Mexico he's from. Tell him kind of like, at that time I was going through like a really hard time in my life. You know, he's giving me his advice and whatnot, and he was telling me he had gotten out of a relationship too. I think he was ready to settle down, but she wasn't. We ended up going to the end of the hike, and it's a really beautiful view. And by this time, it's already sunset setting, so we made it just in time for the sunset like vibes. And that's when he kind of started getting like sugary on me. He ended up telling me like, you're so beautiful, like sucks that the last guy you were with treated you that way, and da 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 da. And you know, trying to like, I guess, hit on me. And I'm low-key scared because first of all, I'm at the top of a freaking mountain. No one's around. What if this guy tries doing something? So I'm always prepared. So I remember like I had like a pocket knife in my pocket, and I'm like reaching in there just in case like this guy tries anything. So then he's talking to me. He's like, and like, what made you come on a hike with me? Like he's asking why I went on a hike with him, you know. And I'm just like, oh, because like nature's beautiful, and like, I mean, why not? Like, you're a cool person. The first day I met you, let me ride your horse. Like, I think he thought I was like interested in him as well. I think that's what he thought. So that's why he was like asking me these questions, you know. But I'm low-key like, fuck, what if he tries to do something to me? Okay, he's like, yeah, I see what you mean. He's like, do you date older guys? And I was just like, honestly, I've never dated older guys. Like, I was just straight up with him. I was like, I don't date older guys. I never have. So he was just like, oh, okay. Like, well, I date younger girls. He's like, I like younger girls. Girls like in their 20s. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, not gonna judge you. He starts telling me like what he works at. He had a house around there, a big ranch. he had a ranch in Mexico. He starts showing me his houses, right? So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But in me, I'm like, what the heck? Like, I really don't care. Like, I don't want to see your houses. Starts showing me, like, he had like quads, he had more horses. This guy was pretty good, like wealthy. He was wealthy and he lived alone, I think. I don't know. From what he showed me, it did look like he lived alone. It's cool. He showed me his place in Mexico, him being on quads over there and whatnot. I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know? He's like, you're too pretty to be single. I'm just like, here we go again. And I'm kind of like already trying to go down the hill, you know, because I was telling him like it's kind of getting dark, so we're going down the hill, but you know, it takes time. So he's still conversating and showing me these videos. He starts telling me like, I could take care of you. And I'm just like what? Like, dude, like no one has ever told me this. Like, not even my parents tell me they could take care of me. You know, it was weird. But he was like trust me, like we could go on more dates, you could get to know me more. He's like, but the other dates, like I want them to be like an actual date, not getting to know each other and let me take you out, da 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 da, right? I was just like this is getting fucking weird now. Like, again, I'm alone with this guy out in the wild, so I don't want to like say something and trigger this person because I don't know what their intentions could be if they're mad, you know? Hold on, let me put the eyeliner. Okay, we're gonna leave it like this. So then he starts telling me like that he could take care of me, da da da, right? And he's trying to like take me on a date. I'm like, oh no, like I'm just trying to focus on me. Like, I go to college, I don't got time for that, you know? I work full time. And then he was like, you don't gotta work full time with me. He's like, you could just focus on your career, like your college. He's like, I've never met anyone like you. He's like, I only know you from today and yesterday. And he's like, I don't know what it is, but something about you just really attracted me to you. He's like, right? I don't know if he was being real or not, but that's what he said. So that's why he wanted like furthermore. And he's like, you could just focus on school. I got you. Like, we could go to trips to Mexico because I have to go back and forth a lot. He's like, I got you. Like, I got you. Like, you don't gotta worry about nothing. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is so weird. Like, I just want to get in my car and leave. I was like, oh no, thank you. Like, I'm good. And he's giving me advice. Like, just because one guy was bad to you doesn't mean like all the guys are gonna be bad to you. Like, there's actually men that want to like be good to women, take care of women, da 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 da, right? And I was just like, yeah, you're right. He was telling me like I live around here. Like, he was just telling me all that, right? Mind you, I was pretty weirded the heck out because that was the first time I ever experienced like a sugar daddy like life experience, like face to face. I usually get like the sugar daddies from Instagram. They're probably fake as heck, trying to be like your sugar daddy. No, this was like an actual person in my face. So it was just like a different fucking experience, right? We made it, right? We made it to the cars by this time. And I'm kind of telling him like, no, thank you. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for dating. I'm trying to focus on myself. But he's still like, well, we could be friends, you know? We could be friends and I still got you. And I'm like, what the hell? Like by him having money, I guess he really thought I was gonna say yes, or, you know, like be okay with it. Like, okay, yeah, we'll be friends. I don't care. Like, give me your money. No. He was still like trying to say like, well, I live around here, like I have a lot of horses and you could take your family, like you take your brother, because I had told my brother loved horses too, and that my little brother was better at horses than me. And he was just like, you could bring your brother, like my rancho, like you guys can chill there, like, you know, mi casa es tu casa type of vibes. And I was just like, whoa, like bro, no, like this is getting weird now. You got the wrong sugar baby, because I'm a little too scared for that shit. It's just not my vibe. Like, I cannot have a sugar daddy. It's just, I don't know. If you ever had a sugar daddy, you are ballsy. So I kind of was like, yeah, no thank you, right? And he had my Facebook because the first day when he asked me like to go on the hike, he was like, well, give me your contact info in case like you can't make it and stuff, so you can let me know, you know. I'm so naive. Like I said, I didn't think this guy was gonna be like trying to hit on me, right? So I was just like, yeah. So he had like my contact info, so he was still like contact me here and there after I left that hiking, right? I never went on another hike with him or never saw him again after that, but he would still hit me up and try to be like how I was doing. And I remember like I had told a couple of my friends about that, about like the whole sugar daddy experience, and they were like, oh my god, do it, like just do it. It's like, hell no, that's just not me. It'll be in my conscience, like no, like I'm not the type of girl, you know. So they were just laughing and they were like, honestly, you could have probably got killed and kidnapped by this guy. I was like, no, low-key I could have. It's like out in the wild with a guy I didn't even fucking know, and he was looking for a sugar baby apparently. So thankfully I'm alive, but he didn't give me that vibe the first day I met him. Like I said, I thought he was like a cool person. He told me like a lot of his stories and how he made it and everything, so good for him that he was successful and everything. But it's like, for me, no, I'm not into sugar daddies. If you are, then good for you, you know. But yeah, he would still hit me up sometimes. And I remember one time like my car broke down at that time, and he had called me through Messenger, so I ended up answering. The only reason why I ended up answering was because my friend was like, answer, you know. So I answered, and he was kind of like, hey, how are you, like, you know. I was like, oh, I'm doing good. I'm having like car issues, you know. Again, not thinking that he was gonna be like, oh, well, let me know and I could like pay for your car and that. I was like, what? Like, bro, did you not get when I told you I was not looking for a sugar daddy? Like, you know, like, did you not get it the first time I said it? Like, I'm the wrong girl. Like, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other girls out there that will say yeah to you, but I'm not the one. So I'm over here laughing nervously, like, oh, thank you, yeah, no, I'm good, you know. And he was just like, oh, well, like, I was trying to see if we're trying to go out, and like asking me again, and I'm over here like, bro, did you not get it the first time I told you? Like, no. So that was the last time I ever talked to him. Like, I hope he found his sugar baby. I hope he's doing good. But I guess if you're looking for a sugar daddy, go hiking. That's where I found a sugar daddy, looking for a sugar baby. That's just my experience with the whole sugar daddy. And I'm running late on this, like, Valentine's. I still gotta get my PJs ready, so. What if he would have kidnapped me? Now I look at it very different. You know, like you gotta be careful as a woman out there. Cause like, why was I going on a hike with like a whole stranger? Like, deep in the wild. Like, this was deep in the fucking wild, you guys. Like, and I could have been killed. I mean, like I said, he didn't give me that vibe at first, but he also didn't give me the vibe that he was like a sugar daddy. So, you know, you live and you learned. And now I learned from that experience, like, you can't be too like a people person all the time, because shit like that happens. This video is like really weird and like how I'm talking, just because like I'm like rushing, because I gotta get there like ASAP. And then after, I'm gonna brush my eyelashes. Since I kind of like fucked up my eyebrows right here, I'm gonna add this like a little bit of black where I overdid it. Just gonna brush them out like this, just to blend it in. I'm gonna put my blush. I can't even talk right now. I'm running late. Where's my blush? Hold up. Guys, I don't know why I'm shaking. Like, I'm really shaking. Like, I think because I'm like rushing. Like, my anxiety starts to hit. Should I add one of these? Just to make it like pop, 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 pop. I think I'll add one in the little corner of my eye. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Alright, I gotta get with the program. I'm gonna wear these jammies, some teddy bear jammies. The other set of jammies, but I'll show you guys these when I get back home. The ones I'm gonna wear, they also come with shorts, but I'll show you guys that when I get back home. Let me put these jammies on. So this is the vibes, and then I'm changing my socks into these socks. I didn't even have time to do my nails. I'm always last minute. This perfume that I love so much. I've been wearing this for years and I'm so glad I found it again because I couldn't find it for a while. Should I wear it with this black one or should I wear it with this one? I'm kind of liking the vibes more of this one, so let's just go with this one. I really gotta go. I'm running late. So when I get back, I'll show you guys the rest of the jammies that I got. I'll see you guys when I get back. So bye!